Welcome back, Tech Room enthusiasts. We're TrustedShoppingGuide.com, and today we're in the Tech Room. In this video, two operating system brands will be going head-to-head. We have the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system and the Apple Mac Monterey operating system. Looking into the camera quality, graphics, and keyboard of the newest desktops in the market may be your first aim to make sure you're buying the perfect digital device. But if you'd want something that will last you a long time, it's best to check out the mind of your laptops and computers, their operating systems. In today's video, we are putting the spotlight on two of the most popular and upgraded contenders, the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system and the Apple Mac Monterey operating system, which have both garnered 5 badges from our team at TrustedShoppingGuide.com. For an accessible user interface to detailed shortcuts, we're going to find your strongest suit in today's brand wars. If you are interested in other operating systems that we have reviewed, do check out our operating systems review video linked below. If you want direct links to the products themselves, all these links are also listed below too. So without further ado, let's start the brand wars. The first category that these operating systems will be going toe-to-toe with would be their compatible desktops. Even though operating systems are the brains of your desktops, it's important to remember that they're still going to work based on the original capacities of the computer, so you're going to have to check out the minimum requirements to upgrade or adopt a new operating system. To do this, you can either download a compatibility identifier application or bring your device to your local gadget store. For Microsoft Windows 11 operating system, you might not even need to check out apps or stores, since they will send you messages and announcements that a new software program is fit for your device, and all you will need to do is plug in your charger as you restart or shut off your desktop. The next time you turn on your screen, you will be welcomed by an updated system that is always guaranteed to be faster than the last one. Aside from this, its minimum requirements include 1 GHz or 64-bit processor or system on a chip, a 4 GB random access memory, secure boot capability, trusted platform module version 2.0, DirectX 12 compatible with WDDM 2.0 driver, and at least a 720-pixel display that is greater than 9 inches diagonally with 8 bits per color channel. On the other corner of the ring, the Apple Mac Monterey operating system is also a free software upgrade, but it only supports Mac computers such as iMac, Mac Mini, MacBook, and MacBook Air. For this category, although the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system seems to have more compatibility requirements than its competitor, we're giving it the point for its ability to work with a variety of desktops from multiple brands such as Samsung, Huawei, Asus, Acer, and Lenovo. It knocked down its challenger, the Apple Mac Monterey operating system, whose function is exclusive to Apple desktops. The second category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their user interface. If you're a visual learner that likes to keep their page looking clean, the user interface has got to be your top priority. This function determines how your homepage and other widgets look. It also places important reminders and announcements such as notifications, dates, and times in a corner where your eyes can easily look for them without the distracting schemes. The Apple Mac Monterey operating system starts off with a steady stance for this one, since it has fought many leagues where it won as an exceptional user interface. But as it throws up at its competitor, you might see that its approach is a little bit weak, since it didn't have any new themes and designs. Just like that, Microsoft Windows 11 operating system had an idea of where to direct its attacks. Even though Windows 11 is going off with the same punches as Mac Monterey, it adds more elegant details with the redesigned icons and simple motif that stimulate more creativity and productivity. You can see this with the centered app icons, rounded start menu, and pinned apps that are reserved for your favorite and most used apps, followed by recently opened documents. It also uses the same techniques to add a motivating bouncing animation to declutter the taskbar once your workspace starts to look a little too crowded. Another unique jab that Windows 11 threw was its widget tray on the screen's left side. Unlike Mac Monterey, the announcements on Windows 11 widget tray are highly customizable, so you can remove weather and news if that's not something you'd want to keep up with, and replace them with announcements from messaging apps or software notifications. In this round, there are many exceptions with the Apple Mac Monterey operating system's solid track record, but the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system has been very dedicated to showing us that they can size up with an organized user interface, making it the victor of the round. The third category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their web browsers. One difference that non-Apple devices have from Apple devices is their default use of Safari as the web browser. But the Apple Mac Monterey operating system is excited to start this round with its revamped Safari. This new version starts with your favorite sites at the top, followed by frequent visited, privacy reports, and a reading list. Just like Safari in Big Sur, you can change the background image of your start page using the included options or your own gallery. And you can also drag to reorder the sections or toggle them on or off, just like a personalized blog. The iCloud automatically syncs background images across other devices too. On top of that, the tab bar has been remodeled by Apple to consume less energy and adapt to the color of the website you're on. You're also getting streamlined buttons and floating tabs that have privacy and anti-tracking features. Meanwhile, the Microsoft 11 operating system mainly uses Microsoft Edge as its main web browser, which has privacy features that are similar to Safari. This includes warning you about potentially dangerous websites and apps. You can use the Microsoft Defender Smart Screen tool in the services section to avoid shady websites. To help you stay away from fraudulent websites, the tool compares the site you want to visit with a dynamic list of reported phishing, malware, exploit, and scam sites. However, these tabs are not as compact and concise as Safari, and the big takeaway is the Edge is also compatible with the Apple Mac Monterey operating system, giving you two different options for a web browser. Both of them also welcome third-party web applications such as Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, and Bing, but Windows 11 cannot use Safari. In this category, the Apple Mac Monterey operating system wins for its default use of the detail-oriented Safari web browser as well as its compatibilities with multiple web browsers. The fourth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their multitasking functions. In an operating system, multitasking allows a user to perform or switch more than one computer task at the time, from multiple application programs or from multiple tabs in the same application program without losing data. However, each task uses up system storage and other resources. As more tasks are launched, the system may slow down or run out of shared storage space. To begin with, the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system has refurbished window tiling and multitasking. When you hover your mouse over the Maximize button, you'll see new ways to tile your open apps, as well as some cool glass-like effects which come with the new feature known as Snap Groups. Aside from this, you can also tile the windows in a variety of ways, including a column, side-by-side, in a grid, and more. Contrastingly, the Apple Mac Monterey operating system has a multitasking function that is similar to the previous releases. To multitask with an app, first you should open it and then hover over the green expand button at the top left. Next, hold down your mouse button and select which side you want to tile it on. Your other open windows will now appear to the right or left. This will then remove your menu bar and dock, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in multitasking. Because of this, the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system knocked down its enemy for multiple designs for multitasking. The fifth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their Quick Actions. Quick Action is a user-defined operation that helps your desktop perform multiple actions or advanced functions with a single click. For example, you can simultaneously copy an account file while sending a confirmation email upon receipt of an email. They are highly useful for frequently performed tasks, and they also support the user interface and multitasking functions. The Apple Mac Monterey operating system is proud to show you how much it stepped up for this function. In comparison to previous Apple software like the macOS Big Sur, the Mac Monterey has a control center with a quick click that conveniently gives you access to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and music controls. But just like in the previous user interface duel, the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system is approaching this battle with a clean layout that has has distinguishable notification tiles with larger profile icons and app icons, which help you get the most out of the Action Center. In contrast with the Control Center, the Action Center has a separate hub that swiftly shows you the special section with toggles for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and sound. On top of this, the new audio and video recording indicators that the Mac Monterey has were already present in the more recent Windows operating systems, including the Windows 11. The Microsoft Windows 11 operating system once again outdid its competitor, making it win its 4th point. The 6th and final category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their support for apps, chatting, and gaming. There are manifold reasons to check out the specifics of your operating system. After all, you don't want to upgrade to an operating system that is a misfit for your favorite chatting and gaming apps, do you? On the Apple Mac Monterey operating system, you can use DMG apps such as Chrome, Mac Universal apps from the Apple App Store like Day One Journal or Microsoft OneNote, and iPhone apps on your M1-powered Mac. Traditional PWA apps like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram can even be installed through your web browser in case you don't want to go through the hassle of the Apple App Store. The Microsoft Windows 11 operating system, on the other hand, threw punches that are somehow similar to Mac Monterey's. In this, instead of using the Apple App Store, it uses the Amazon App Store, which has some potential limits like limited scope and storage that will keep your device's privacy protected. However, regardless of the architecture beneath these apps, developers can still list their apps. This includes Win32 apps such as OBS Studio and PWA apps such as Twitter. The design was also improved with a sidebar to make it easier to understand. If you don't want to get your apps from the Amazon App Store, you can still get them from Google Play Store. For the chat apps, the macOS Monterey has the popular FaceTime and iMessage, but it doesn't optimize any functions for gaming. On the other side of the ring, Windows 11 is still working on perfecting Teams to make it more casual, but you can expect it to perform exceptionally well in the gaming department, since it has DirectX 12 that enables high frame rate gaming, Auto HDR for visual enhancement, and direct storage that speeds up game loading. As a cherry on top, it allows you to purchase Xbox Game Pass to gain access to various games and games developed by Xbox Game Studios and Bethesda. There are many clauses and considerations for this round, but we're going to have to pin our medal to the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system, which utilizes organized app management, privacy protection, and a fun gaming experience. The battle of the greatest between the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system and the Apple Mac Monterey operating system has finally ended, with 5 wins in the department of compatible desktops, user interface, multitasking functions, quick actions, and apps. The Microsoft Windows 11 operating system took home the title by a landslide. Despite this, you can still trust the Apple Mac Monterey operating system to deliver you an amazing web browsing experience with the highly customizable Safari. And there you have it, folks. The battle between the Microsoft Windows 11 operating system and the Apple Mac Monterey operating system has finally ended. If you have any contenders for our next operating system face-off which you would like our team to test, do drop it in the comment section below and we will be sure to assess them for our next update. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our tech rooms great. We look forward to seeing you at the TrustedShoppingGuide.com again soon.